Yo, what's up? This is Phil Lewis, president of the Washington Association of Black Journalists. What's up, Rashad?
Rashad, why you didn't hit me up?
What's up, Rashad? Hey, Rashad.
What's up, Rashad?
Thank you, Rashad.
Brother, I love you, brother.
What's up, Rashad? What it do, boy?
Hey, Rashad.
Come on. Should have listened to my mama. Shout out to Lareezy. New Lareezy coming out Friday. It's fire. The boy Lareezy snapping. Here we go. Phil Lewis. Shout out to my brother Phil Lewis, man. It's here. The Washington Association of Black Journalists is in partnership with Black and Missing Foundation has launched its first of a kind media guide to help newsrooms properly cover missing Black people. Bro, this man is tweaking. Bro, you are tweaking. Shoulda listened to my mama. Shoulda listened to my papa. Shoulda listened to my... Come on. 40% of missing persons are people of color. Let's ensure that they get the equitable coverage. Request your media guide for missing persons now. Here we go. Black and Missing Incorporated, in conjunction with the Washington Association of Black Journalists, of course, as the president, freaking Phil Lewis, bruh. I say Pablo Torre, the sports journalist of the year. Journalist of the year, once again, has to go to Phil Lewis, bro. He the best to do this, bro. He literally the best to do this, bro. Like, he the best doing this right now, bro. Phil Lewis is the best doing this right now, bro. I'm not just saying that just because that's the homie, that's the bro. Phil Lewis is the best doing this right now, bro. Black and Missing Foundation in Washington. Be the change you want to see. That's Phil Lewis, bro. You want to change the way Black people are reported on. You want to change the way Black people are shed the light on, how they're covered. You want to change the way that Black people's intelligence is looked at. You want to change the way that, man, why aren't we talking about this? Why aren't we talking about that? The inequities of the Black people that's missing, and it happens at a higher rate and this and that. You want to be the difference in that? Be Phil Lewis, bro. Just be yourself and be like Phil Lewis. Black and Missing Foundation and Washington Association of Black Journalists released groundbreaking media guide for reporting on missing purpose. The Black and Missing Foundation, in partnership with the Washington Association of Black Journalists, today announced the media guide for reporting on missing persons, a comprehensive resource designed to address the long-standing disparities in media coverage of missing persons cases, especially involving people of color. The media guide goes into culmination of the year-long collaborative effort by a dedicated task force made up by media professionals nationwide. It provides actionable recommendations for newsrooms to ensure fair, consistent, and equitable reporting practices to incorporate in their coverage of missing people. Quote unquote, after polling many newsrooms across the country, we discovered that none have formal policies or procedures of reporting on missing persons coverages, which has contributed to the lack of coverage for certain communities. That's why this guide is so critical to ensure that media coverage of missing persons is fair and constant, that ensures that missing persons cases receive the attention that they deserve. Natalie Wilson, co-founder of BAMFI, said, significant strides have been made to push towards the equitable coverage, but there's still so much more work ahead. According to the FBI, more than 550,000 people went missing in 2023, and persons of color made up nearly 40% of the missing persons cases. With this guide, newsrooms can refine their reporting approaches to ensure that no person is forgotten and that no case is overlooked by local law enforcement. Media coverage can be a critical link in generating leads and putting pressure on law enforcement to resolve cases quickly. De'Erica Wilson said, the co-founder of BAMFI. Every second counts when a person goes missing, and this guide can help ensure those cases are treated with the sense of urgency that they deserve. The Washington Association of Black Journalists is proud to partner with the Black and Missing Foundation to launch a comprehensive media guide for reporting on missing persons cases, said Phil Lewis, president of the WABJ. For too long, newsrooms across the country have overlooked the stories of missing persons of color. We hope that this guide will help empower journalists and newsrooms to cover these stories accurately and appropriately. The guide provides recommendations on removing unintentional biases, establishing consistent coverage across outlets, and ensuring equal attention to the missing persons of colors, regardless of race, socioeconomic status, or geographic location. This once again goes back to Corey over there in Mississippi, in Brandon, Mississippi, really close to my old summer grounds over there in Hinds County and things of that sort, right? This goes back to the same thing. Corey might be white, and people might say, but the white guys, and why isn't this? This isn't just that. it goes under the same line because of social economic status. Corey was reportedly and allegedly homeless. It goes under the same line as Trey Reed as a black man and things of that sort, and why people should look at Corey with the same third eye. What? This is weird lens that they're looking at with Trey Reed. Now, Trey Reed, you've seen his social media. We just don't know. We just do not know. We'll see what happens. Members of the media, educators, and public are encouraged to take action. Request your copy of the media guide, access the media guide, or reporting on missing persons. Join the journalist database. Be one of the first to know about missing person cases in your community and beyond. Teach the guide. Invite BAM-FI and the WABJ to present the resource and resource in your journalism classes and student newsrooms. Share the guide. Yeah, 100%. Shout out to freaking Phil Lewis, bruh. This man, bro, but he be so humble about it too, bro. Like, gosh, Lee, man. This dude is, man, look, I can't even say it enough. Like, I say it all the time. People say it all the time. He just be like, thank you, I'm just doing my job, this and that. Bro, like, dude just care about his job or what he does, bro. And he does it with excellence, man. Like, I don't have the most perfect, you know what I'm saying, shows and flawless production and get everything right. You know, I don't have teams of resources and stuff like that. Like, I'm doing the most that I can by myself. Phil is doing this by, like, a lot of stuff he does is by himself. He don't use that as an excuse. He holds himself accountable, everything like that. And he holds himself to a standard of excellence. So he demands everybody under him as a Huffington Post, editor, as the, you know what I'm saying, president of the Washington Association of Black Journalists. He holds everybody to, a standard of excellence because he holds himself to that standard of excellence. And for that, bro, it's just like, I don't know, man. I just be like, bro, I'm just inspired, bro, and thankful that we work in the same generation as someone like a Phil Lewis. And I'm honored to have met bro and talked to him, you know what I'm saying, and develop some type of rapport with him where, like, he remembers stuff and, like, this is important, dog. Like, I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. I don't want to get emotional. I'm passionate about this stuff. It's my passion, right? And Phil's just doing it the right way, bro. It's like certain people, like I was just shouting out Z-Way earlier. I was shouting out Nathan a couple weeks ago when I was reading his story on the black woman and stuff like that, who was getting made fun of her looks on Instagram, and she was like, "I'm not deleting the selfie. I'm standing up for it." Nathan over there at People, Jeremy Heck, you know what I'm saying? It's so many people, bro. That's just like so good at what they do. Like, and it inspires me, bro, because like I said, I know I'm not perfect and everything like that. I know, like, I be messing up sometimes. I don't get all the fact, you know what I'm saying? I just don't do everything flawlessly and stuff. But it's people like this that I'm just like, bro, like, do better, bro. You know what I'm saying? I really appreciate Phil for doing this. And I'm sure the black missing families and stuff like that, families of the black missing children and the black missing people, they appreciate it as well, bro. Like, what's the mark you leaving on this earth? What's the legacy? Phil leaving a legacy and a mark, and it needs to be acknowledged, and he needs to be standing ovation every room he walks in. You know what I'm saying? People don't even be knowing Phil, bro, in person. People don't be knowing that's Phil Lewis, bro. Like that's how much he don't want to be famous. He don't want to be in front of the camera and stuff like that. Like, that's a true journalist. When you just do it because it's your service to the community, and you're just that excellent at it, bro. Like, and I'm a person of this as well. Instead of complaining about the people at the top or whatever, quote unquote, the top, that's perpetuating and doing bad things that's detrimental to progression of black people and black media personalities and things of that sort in particular, or media personalities in particular, let's make sure we focus and give the same type of energy that we give to hating on those individuals to uplift and to shout out the individuals that are doing the good work, and are doing not only the good work, but doing it at a level that is so just what the heck, inspires me to be better. Let's give the same energy to them. That's why I'll never hesitate to quote unquote glaze. I'm always going to give people their flowers, bro. because I'm gonna talk a lot of trash. I'm gonna talk trash now. I'm gonna talk trash. I ain't gonna say nothing that I want to say to a person's face. So to me, that ain't considered gossip. It's considered gossip if you're gonna say something behind their back that you won't say to their face. That's gossip. It ain't when you say it to their face. But as much as trash and criticism and everything, critiques that we do, I'm gonna give you the flowers tenfold, bro. Because the positivity deserves the same amount of attention and energy, dog. You know what I'm saying? So shout out Phil Lewis, bro.
Yo, what's up? This is Phil Lewis, president of the Washington Association of Black Journalists. What's up, Rashad?
Rashad, why you didn't hit me up?
What's up, Rashad? Hey, Rashad.
What's up, Rashad?
Thank you, Rashad.
Brother, I love you, brother.
What's up, Rashad? What it do, boy?
Hey, Rashad.